Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about intermittent fasting, okay? I've had a few people ask about it, and I used to do this religiously twice a week for about 18 to 24-hour fasts for about 6 to 8 months actually, and I took it out for a little bit because it's good to recycle things. I've had a few people ask about it, and I'm actually going to start bringing it back in now, so I'm just going to tell you why it's a cool thing and why it might be something you want to give a go around about now. So, why am I bringing it back in now? Well, let's be honest guys, we're stuck at home a lot more. People aren't moving as much, we're moving less. Now I am encouraging you to get out and do your exercises, home programs, maybe it's a walk, biking, things like that. But we will be stuck at home a lot more. So effectively, we won't need as many calories, okay? What we've got to remember is fat is not just an insulator, it can be used as fuel as well. So our body will be using this as a source of fuel, okay? So we are aware we're a bit rationed on foods now, whether it's going to the shop, whether we're struggling to buy chicken. So it's less stressful if we know, actually, I'm not eating as much, I'm in a calorie deficit, so it's not as stressful. It makes us also a little bit more mindful as to when we do eat, and also creates a better discipline. So when we do have food, we don't just trough it down and go, "Wow, eat loads of pizza and stuff." We're very, very mindful to when we're eating. So it's great in that sort of sense, and portion control, things like that. Okay, so coming down, it is a great fat loss strategy as well, because you are in a deficit, as we know, because your calories are down, and it's great for stripping into the abdominal fat. We've already covered about fat being a fuel. I actually really like training on a fasted state, because same again, fat's a fuel. You're going to tap into that whilst you're exercising, sorry. Moving down, other benefits of intermittent fasting: the way it affects your genes, the way it affects your hormones, and the way it affects your cells. It's just incredible. When you go into a fasted state, guys, your body just, it's amazing. It just changes in so many different ways. So you become more insulin sensitive. You have better blood sugar management as well. Okay, you will find your growth hormone increases as well. So when your growth hormone increases, your strength increases. So many people will find when they're exercising, they actually feel stronger in the gym for fasting. Crazy, isn't it? I used to actually actively fast on leg day, which sounds insane. You're thinking, how can you train your legs with no food? Well, like I said, the growth hormone increases and you just feel stronger, and I actually performed better, I lifted better, my strength was just insane. What else does it do? It heals. So part of this gene and hormone and cell change, you'll find you'll get things like reduced inflammation in the body will start to recover. It actually improves your immunity as well, strengthens your immunity, and it's the only thing to show it can effectively affect your DNA to actually make you live longer and repair that as well. It's the only thing. It's incredible, really. Cool. So moving down, I've had a bit of caffeine, guys, because on fasting, woo, you can have a bit of caffeine. So you can have black coffee, obviously no milk, no sugar, and water, plain green tea as well. I recommend between 18 and 24-hour fast, because 18 hours is where you start to tap into these changes with the genes, hormones, and cells. Okay, some people do the 16-1 where this is a 16-8 sort of thing. I personally recommend 18 hours because that's when you'll start to really feel the changes. Now, when you go into intermittent fasting, people go, how can you not eat for that long time? Like, do you just feel like you're breaking down and you can't cope with life? Now, we are designed to go through things like a state of famine. If you go back to our ancestors and stuff, where we feast and famine. So we are actually designed to cope with having a period of time with no food. Now, if you're not done it before, it can be a bit of a shock on the body. So the first time you do it, you might be like, that's hungry. But, oh, my belly nearly rumbled then. What? But what you'll find is hunger will come in waves. So you'll be like, oh my God, I need some food. But then it'll go away. You have a drink of water and it fills you up a bit. Same with green tea and the coffee, and it will just kind of peak like and trough like that. I also recommend when doing it, start smaller. So maybe go for try 10 hours, just skip breakfast, things like that, and just eat when you're hungry, guys. Yeah, don't just eat for the sake of it. We won't die on a little bit of food. Okay, so just build up to it. So for example, for me at the moment, I'm just skipping breakfast and just eating when I'm hungry, just to kind of get that discipline back in place and just practice and building a tolerance up to it again. The more you do it, the better sort of build up and tolerance you have to it. I find once I do it for a couple of weeks, not eating for 24 hours is surprisingly easy. You probably think I'm crazy, right? But we know that already. But anyway, that's a bit on intermittent fasting, guys. I hope you found that useful. This is just something I'll be applying in this time. If you've got any questions on it, please leave a comment below. And I'm going to be doing more videos, so if there's anything you want me to cover in this time, comment as well, because we're in this together. Let's stay fit, because we don't want to lose our shit.